Hey, what's going on? It's Scott Taylor with San Diego RealEstateHunter.com, licensed in the state of California for both real estate and mortgages with an emphasis on San Diego. Now, I wanted to shoot this unprofessional, kind of off-the-cuff video because I know right now you're on my Facebook page or YouTube or Twitter or Pinterest or Google Plus or wherever you are in the socials. And you've heard about things, or maybe you've gone to my website, San Diego RealEstateHunter.com, and you're like, you know what? I want to buy a house, or I want to buy a condo, or I want to buy a townhome, but I don't really have any money. And you've probably done some research. You've seen things like there's a platinum program available, or there's H.F.A, or there's M.C.C tax credits, there's first-time homebuyer programs, there's down payment assistance, there's closing cost assistance, the San Diego Housing Commission, the Chinoa Fund, the 1% down, 2% equity match, blah, 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 right? It gets confusing, and you're probably thinking, this is way too confusing for me. Like, I really don't have any idea what's going on, and the more I read, the more I get confused. All I know is I want to deal with somebody that knows what they're doing. So I wanted to create this video because I totally get it. I totally get that this stuff can be confusing. You do a good job and you do due diligence, and you go to my site, or you go to H.F.A's website, or San Diego Housing Commission, or you might even talk to some people. You might even talk to some lenders, and the lenders are like, you know what, we actually don't do that, or that doesn't exist. Guess what? It does. It does exist. I help people all the time in San Diego and throughout the state of California with this stuff, where we find money for the down payment. We find money for the closing costs. We structure things correctly. We do creative ways to get the M.C.C tax credits to potentially reduce your mortgage interest liability come tax time. That's what we do. So here's what I want you to know. You don't have to know this stuff. You have to deal with somebody that does know this stuff. And guess what? That's me. If you've seen my website, we have over 500 articles, some I've written, some writers, some experts, some people that just know this stuff on the topic. We know this stuff inside and out. Here's what I want you to know. If you make $13,000 per month or less, yes, I said $13,000 per month or less, if your middle FICO score is a 640 or higher, and by the way, I want to say something. I do it too. If you use Credit Karma or Credit Sesame or annualcreditreport.com, fantastic for making sure that your debts are accurate. Not so good on credit scores. When I pull your credit at some point, or somebody pulls your credit, it's usually higher than those. So don't go off of those. But back to the point. If you have a full-time job and you've had that job for at least 2 years, 3's better, but at least 2 years with steady income, and you file taxes and have tax returns and W-2s, and you have bank statements, right? And paychecks, and a driver's license, and a social security card, and some of the basic stuff. If you have that, you're in good shape. We have first-time homebuyer programs. You don't have to be a first-time homebuyer. We have down payment assistance programs, but you don't have to use it for down payment. We have closing cost assistance. There's a lot of fantastic programs. So if you want to right now, I'm assuming someplace, wherever you're watching, below the video, to the side, to the above, maybe it'll flash with like blinking lights. We're gonna put a link. You're gonna click on that link. In 30 seconds, you're gonna answer some questions to help me and my team best serve you. You're gonna answer some questions, okay? As soon as you're done answering those questions, you're gonna get informational videos. Now, there's good news about that and there's bad news, okay? The bad news is you have to look at me and hear my annoying voice for I don't know how many videos and minutes, but the good news is I know what I'm talking about, and I can break this down very, very simple so you can easily understand. All the videos will be right there. There's no catch. You can watch those videos, okay? Now, when you fill out those forms, I'll be honest, I want your real phone number and I want your real email address. Because as soon as I get that, I hate to tell you, I'm gonna contact you because I wanna help you. I wanna help you out. I don't want you to be left in the cold. I don't want you to be renting if you don't want to rent, okay? So I'll send you a couple of emails. They're gonna come to you. Probably more educational videos. It's all about education, so you know it exists, okay? I might send you a text or two, okay? I'm gonna call you on the phone and say, hey, can I help serve you? Is there some way that I can help you out? After watching those videos, do you have questions that I can answer for you? Or maybe your question is, Scott, you know what? I don't really know about this stuff, but I have a job. I have pretty good income. I have pretty good credit. It seems like you know what you're talking about, Scott, which I do. So I'd love to work with you. So here's what you would do, and you could do it now if you want. You would go to scottsloanapp.com. That's scottsloanapp.com. From there, you'd fill out the online application. It takes you 20 minutes or less to fill it out. You can do it on your phone, and you can do it on your computer. You can do it on a smart device. You can do it on anything. As soon as you're done with that, I get an alert. I'm going to run your credit. You don't pay for it. I'll pay for it. You have no risk. I'll run your credit. We'll have your application. We'll have your credit score, and we'll have your debts. If your application is somewhat accurate, we know what your debts are. We know what your credit score is. I'll call you up. I'll say, you know what? This is looking pretty good. If you supply me all your documents, right, like things I said before, and I'll send it to you. If you supply that stuff and you upload it via my website or send it to me via email, and you get me those documents within about 24 hours, my team's going to process this, and we're going to know what's best. We are going to tell you which program's best for you. And then based off of that information, we're going to get you approved for a mortgage. You're going to know what your down payment is, if any. You're going to know which loan program you're getting, interest rate, and closing costs. You're going to know what the closing costs are and how to get assistance, or maybe if not, how to structure your offer so when you do find a place that you can structure your offer correctly. That's it. That's all I want to do. I just want to do an off-the-cuff video to let you know I'm here to help you and I'm here to serve you. The best way to do that is to look below this video to the side, above, flashing lights, click on that link and get started. And I look forward to serving you soon.